Let me tell you something straight up. I just watched one of the creepiest videos the Dobe twins have ever posted, and I still can't shake this weird, uncomfortable feeling. The video is called Creepy Man's Girlfriend Watch Me Shower, and I went into it expecting a prank or something kind of silly like they usually do. But this one, it started normal, and then spiraled into something way darker than I expected. It actually messed with my head a little, and I need to talk about it. So if you're into disturbing, horror-style situations that make your skin crawl, stick around, because this one will get under your skin. So here's how it all starts. Lucas and Marcus are just chilling, vlogging like they always do. Everything's cool at first. They're laughing, showing the house, kind of setting the scene. But then, they casually mention a couple that just moved in down the street. New neighbors, right? Harmless? Not this time. The way they introduced them was unsettling. The guy looked intense, like eyes that stare way too long. And the girlfriend? Completely quiet, distant. Something about her energy felt wrong, like she was studying them from behind her eyes, always watching. You could already tell from the moment they were introduced, something was off. Now, fast forward a little, and that's when things start to get seriously creepy. Lucas says he feels like someone's been watching him around the house. At first, I thought it was just paranoia. But he gets specific. He says he feels watched in the bathroom. Yeah, that's when my stomach dropped. You already know, if someone feels watched while they're in the shower, that's not just fear, that's instinct. And Lucas trusts his gut. He goes to shower later that day, and things get even weirder. He hears something, like movement, outside. But you can tell, the way he looks around, the tension is real. And then, he looks toward the window. And there she is, the girlfriend, just standing there, outside, staring, not blinking, not moving, just silently watching him. And listen, I don't care if it's day or night. Someone standing in the dark watching you shower is pure nightmare fuel. The scariest part? She doesn't run. She doesn't flinch. She doesn't even act guilty. She just stares at him, like she wanted to be caught, like she was enjoying it. That look on her face, blank, but somehow knowing, it stuck with me. I don't think it was just curiosity. That was something else entirely. That was obsession. That was control. That was dangerous. And the moment Lucas confronts her and the creepy guy she's with, it gets worse. Neither of them denies it. In fact, the guy just stares too. It's like they're in on something that no one else understands. A secret, a game, and they don't care if they've been caught. That smirk on her face when Lucas tries to ask her why. It's almost as if she thinks he's the weird one. That whole scene honestly gave me chills. It felt like something out of a psychological horror movie, like Hereditary or The Strangers. And whether this was staged or not, I swear, the tension felt real. And that's what really messed with me. Even if this was planned, even if it was just a video, it felt too real. Because the fear of being watched, especially when you're vulnerable, in the shower, in your own home, is one of the deepest human fears. We've all had that moment where we feel like someone's looking at us through a window or watching us walk down a hallway. And most of us ignore it. But this video didn't let you ignore it. It forced you to confront it. And that's why it hit different. It wasn't just about someone being creepy. It was about what happens when your personal space is invaded in the most disturbing way. When someone crosses that invisible line, and you realize you're not alone, even when you're supposed to be. After watching that video, I kept thinking, how many times have we brushed off a weird neighbor or shrugged off the feeling that someone was looking at us? We always assume we're being paranoid, but what if we're not? What if some people really are watching, waiting, testing boundaries just to see how much they can get away with? That's what made this video truly unsettling. It played with that what if. And honestly, it made me want to close every blind in my house and never shower at night again. So here's my final thought. Whether this was staged or real, Lucas and Marcus tapped into something deeply disturbing with this video. It wasn't just clickbait. It was a reminder that fear doesn't always wear a mask or come from haunted houses. Sometimes, it's just a stranger staring through your bathroom window and smiling. If you haven't seen it, go watch it, but don't say I didn't warn you. And if you ever catch someone watching you where they shouldn't be, don't wait. Don't second-guess yourself. Trust your gut, because by the time you go looking for answers, it might already be too late. Let me know in the comments. Do you think it was real? Have you ever experienced something creepy like that? And what would you do if someone was watching you? If this gave you chills, hit that like button, subscribe for more horror reactions, and remember, the scariest stories start when no one believes you. Stay safe. And keep your curtains closed.